guys, we move over to the Greyville track for tonight. On the grass today, track condition is good. A little bit of rain, 0.5 millimeters in the last 24 hours, 14 millimeters in the last 7 days. Good track condition, looks like everything's fine. We start off in the first with our first choice, Star Crusade, the Golf Puller stable mate for Tristan Godden taking the ride. His last run wasn't as great, but in fact, no, it was his last run. That was a 1600 Greyville, 5.68 on the bat, the best blue bat, exact course and distance bat. And that'll be our first choice in this race. Morse, the stable coupling, has had decent enough runs in Kenilworth as well, but yeah, our ratings prefers Star Crusade by a little bit. You can see 52.36 to 51.14. So those two puller runners is right in the mix here. My Lord and Master, a bit of a roughie here with cheek pieces on now, and clearly the bat figures being red bats, really good. The best bat curve by quite some margin as well at 16-1. Also best greeny points, best stat form, best in 10. So don't leave out My Lord and Master out of anything. The third choice, Mystic Master, Gavin van Zyl and Lyle Hewitson, coming back from a bit of a rest here. So 11, 2, 7 and 4. And then the fifth choice, Storm Chaser, Lisa and Forbes with Sereno Moodley. And I think one of those five will be your winner today. And hopefully we can also get the quartet in this race. Moving on to the second race. And here we have Fly Me Free, Hill and the Melo. So again, Keegan the Melo after My Lord and Master, Keegan the Melo as well. So like Fly Me Free at 5-1 here, has the best 42 days bat, has the best bomb roll, a little bit based on T-curve as well, best exact distance, median speed, best exotic ranking, best greeny points, and a decent backup in Reckless Love, Wendy Whitehead and Donovan Dillon. Blinkers fitted, best adjusted time, median speed, which is pace as well as form, and also the bat 84, 168 and bat curve is better than the 2.32 for Fly Me 3 on the 42 days. So I think those two is definitely a close contention for the top two positions. And then the favorite backstop, only runner for Rivalant, and Marcus takes the ride as the first choice, 14, 6 and 3. Moving on to the start of the pick 6, and here we have Color My Fate, only runner for Frank Robinson, has some previous best bat 84 figure here. You can see by far better than the bat 42 figures here of time taken. Arctic June a little bit worse on the bat 42, so that's the second choice, Color My Fate, Arctic June. And then Lord of the Manor, another Keegan the Melo, coming back from a bit of a rest here. And I wouldn't be surprised if that Mark Dixon wins with Lord of the Manor. 984 with the backup Vitus Bearing, Doug Campbell, Lyle Hewitson taking the ride, best bomb roll 42 figure. So 984 and 11 in the pick 6, and bipod 984 with backup 11. Race 4, moving over. And here we have Maria Carolina, Alison Wright's in really good form, and Arthur Marcus takes the ride here, and some very superior bat 42, 84, 168 and bat curve figures in this field at a really nice price. One of the ones I really like, greeny points way better than the rest, 14 to second best 8. Second choice, Chatty Cathy, Julie Guthrow's only runner, Tristan Godden again taking the ride here. So I do like 9 quite a bit. Maria Carolina, backup Chatty Cathy, and altogether lovely 923. And Masters Beauty, Dennis Dreyer with the 2.5 kilo appy off Jacobs. Now only carrying 53.5 kilos. Best adjusted time and exotic banking. Could try and get away from the rest of the field on this race. Decent draw from 5 as well. So Masters Beauty is another one that could be considered. Pick 6 9235, and also the 4 snatched Gareth Van Sale with Zuma taking the 4 kilos off, coming back from a bit of a rest. Nice price, 14 to 1, 52 kilos off the back. So those will be the first 5 choices. Hopefully the winner comes from those. Now, moving on to the 5th race, and here we have Like That Loose, Glenn Cotson and Arthur Marcus yet again. If the distance suits, you can see the bat figures, the red bat figures is definitely the best. Now even more so after here comes the rain being scratched, so the closest to us now is a 10.32 on Chatterton's Keeper from Wendy Whitehead and Jacobs. Nice 53 kilos on the back. So Like That Loose is the first choice. Drunken Sailor, Yoga's Governor, also some consistency figures here. Muzi Yeni, best overall ranking and some best super rule percentage as well. Drunken Sailor, my second choice. Rolf the Rascal, Alison Wright, Lyle Hewitson. You can see spotting some 791 on the bat 84, way better than the bat 42. And with Alison Wright also having the top rated in the last in Maria Carolina, have to include Rolf the Rascal, which may just be a double attempt. Then Tambora, Justin Snaith and Serena Moodley is the favorite. I'm not too impressed with its best bat figures here, but the exact distance, median speed and form and super rule percentage, and being the favorite and having the consistency, it's worthwhile including 4, 3, 1 and 8 in your bipot and PA. And the 5 and the 11 in the bigger Pick 6 sperms. Chatterton's Keeper at 9 to 1, 53 kilos, 2.5 off the back on Jason Jacobs, and not a bad backup for Wendy Whitehead. And the other one, number 11, Tread Swiftly, Peter Muscat and Donovan Dillon. Tongue tied off, back to blinkers only, best super rule percentage as well. So those would hopefully be enough for the Pick 6. 4, 3, 1, 8, 5 and 11 in the bigger perms. Moving on to the 6th race, and here the top rated is the number 2, Labu Labu, only runner from Louis Goosen, also has the consistency bolt here. Comes from a little bit of a race. The bat 168 form is the best. The bat 84, very close to the best as well. Does get the 4 kilos off the back. It's a 1200 meters, so it'll try to get away from the field. Best pace, median speed, best intent, and best T-curve by very little to second-rated Brunilda from Garth Puller with Lyle Hewitson. 14 to 1 has the best exact course and distance bat, the blue bat figure, so don't leave that out of the exotics at all. And then Hugs Accepted, Peter Muscat, Donovan Dillon has the best bat 42 and bat 84, and also the best bat C figures, bat curve, which is your consistency indicator over the last 8 months. So Hugs Accepted is another one. And Silver Dazzle, Andre Nell, Garth Wright, Gareth Wright, best exact distance, best stat form, best super rule percentage, and some decent bat 42, not too far off on the bat 42 lengths. So 2615, and the bigger bipod also add Matadoros Parade, Patrick Lund, Keegan DeMelo, that man again, best adjusted time, and some good bat 42 and 84 and 168 figures. You can see Astute Vision is not far off on those figures either, and at 36 to 1 it may just prove worthy of adding that into your Pick 6 as well. Astute Vision is an interesting runner here for me, and I'm definitely going to add that into my Pick 6 as well. And then someone exciting, Alison Wright, Tristan Godden has also got some decent figures here. So 2, 6, 1, 5, 10, 12, and also the 8 in this race. Moving on to the 7th race, and here we have the Duncan Howells coupling first and second ranked, Cold Heart Cash and Spider's Corner 2-1, and then Calvino 7, my third rated, best exact course and distance and best adjusted time, and only carrying 51 kilos on the back. Also got a consistency bolt here, so is quite consistent. 2, 1, and 7 for the bipod and for the PA, and then the 9 and the 3 Wiz of Odds, Gavin van Sale. Wayne Grella has the best bat curve and some decent previous, and then General Franco, Justin Snaith with Arthur Marcus, now tongue-tie fitted, 9 and 3. I've got a bit of a preference for the bigger pick 6 today. There is some very nice value runners in there, so I think the pick 6 is going to pay a bit. Moving to the last 826, Sweet Scented Green, the top rated. Not a lot between Glitter and Gold and Sweet Scented Green on these back figures here. Sophia Erin, Patrick Lunn has had a stable change. Keegan and Melo pops up with the same guy. Green points 13, way better than the rest. Exact distance, median speed the best. Intent the best. Bomlaw 168 and Bomlaw Curve the best. 826, the first three. And then the 14 Color of Light, not far off on the back figures here, with Gumedi now taking the 2.5 kilos off. Just Adore Her, the only runner from Michael Roberts stable, with a 4 kilo claim, now carrying 54.5, some good back figures here as well. The 10 Solar Fair, Muscat and Jacobs, yet again looks like Jacobs is popping up quite a bit. And then also the 9 Magically, Kumar Naidu and Tristan Godden with the best median speed and some good back figures as well. And the 1 Ginger Biscuit, Patrick Lunn and Stuart Randolph. I think it's a big pick 6 payment. It's going to be tough to catch today, and I'd probably also throw in something like My Wicked Ways, since Ashton Aries is riding so well of late. He does have come from a bit of a rest from a good stable Glenn Cotson, so don't leave him out of the equation either. Add My Wicked Ways. I'll update the pick 6 here with those 2 extra runners, and hope you do have a great day, guys. And yeah, a bit of caution in Greyville, and hope the exotics will pay well today.